Hey, hello, what's up guys? Yes, it's me again. I came back to my YouTube video, and then today I want to talk about the last, of my YouTube channel, that I mentioned on the last video. And then, I've been, I started to, post in a video speaking in English from the third month into my English learning journey, and then I started to post video since then, and I was constantly posting video speaking English to the old YouTube channel, and from maybe third month to maybe 9-10 months of my English relearning journey. And then because there's so many videos in that on that YouTube channel, and then I mentioned on that last video also that I was intend to post those old videos that I feel important to me, and then just post those old video from that old YouTube channel to this new channel, right? So that was my plan. And then on the last video I posted the very first two videos that I made in that third month. And then because the reason I did that was because it's the very first two videos, so it was I feel that they are very important, so I want to save it. I just didn't want to delete or anything, so that's what I did. And after I posted that video last night, I was looking through that list of video on the old YouTube channel, and I find it that there's so many ways, too many videos on that old YouTube channel, and I thought that maybe if I try to post those old videos to my this new YouTube channel, I thought it's gonna take a long time, and instead of spending so many time trying to do something about old video, I thought that I thought it over, and I thought that maybe I should spend my time in trying to make new videos instead of using my time on old videos. So what I want to say here is that I just changed my plan. I changed my plan, changed my mind, and I'm gonna just make one video. I'm gonna just make edit one video out of those old so many videos from the old YouTube channel, and just one video. And what I'm gonna do is that because I was, as I said, from the third month, I was constantly posting videos speaking English, so I have so many videos, right? So what I'm gonna do is that like for example, I'm gonna just cut the small video clip, like for example from the video in the third month, fourth month, fifth month, and so forth, and just lay them in order, and then I will have that my history of my English relearning journey video. And then if I just make one video, it's gonna be a great future reference for me, and then I could tell, if I just watch that video, I can tell what kind of progress, what kind of change I made on my English, right? So that's what I'm gonna do, instead of spending a lot of time to post all videos to my new YouTube channel. I'm gonna just make one video, and then that'll be last of my old YouTube channel, and then I don't have no regrets. So after this one video, I'm gonna spend more time in trying to shoot new videos, right? So well, anyway, the following is the video I just edited out of that old videos from the old YouTube channel. So here's the video. Hi there, this is Osan here. I have decided to produce a series of video clips explaining the various ways that I tried to learn English. Today, I will talk about learning English by watching movies, but before that, let me talk about the reasons why I have decided to make these videos, and also some of my background.
There are two main reasons why I have decided to make these videos. First reason is that I thought if I make these video clips in English, that will help me a lot to brush up my English. My English has got so rusted and I can't speak well anymore. I thought I've got to do something about it. Basically, the last 16 years I haven't spoken English. And as you know, I'm the guy, who is struggling to brush up my English after 16 years. And then it's been about 4 months and a week, since I started to brush up my English. And then, so far, I speak like this. And then, because it's been about 4 months, since I started to brush up my English. And then, it's been about a month, since I started posting these videos to the YouTube channel. And then maybe I thought that maybe today, I'm gonna talk about myself, how it's coming, how it is coming on that, my brushing up my English, and then, I just want to talk about, my progress, or, my thoughts about this brushing up my English things. Every month I'm gonna make this kind of video that in which that I'm gonna just there I have no script or anything. I've never even think about what I'm gonna talk about in this video, and then I just press that record button and then just start speaking. I'm gonna make this kind of video every month. The purpose of this video is that so that by making this video I can tell how my English improved as the time pass. I'm making this video as a record of so that I can tell how much improvements I made in my speaking English, and at the same time that maybe that a viewer who is watching my video can tell what kind of improvement I made in my English skills. So this is that is the sole purpose of this video. As you know, I'm the guy who is struggling to brush up my English after 16 years, and it's been about 6 months now, since I actually started to brush up my English. And then today, in this video, I'm gonna talk about myself, talk about my English, talk about how my brushing up my English is coming and stuff. And then, actually, I don't decide it exactly, what I'm gonna talk about in this video, because this is the video that, and every month, I'm making this kind of video, with which I talk about this kind of stuff, and then without any script or anything, or even I never think about what I'm gonna talk about in this video prior to this recording. And then I think that the reason I'm doing this is for my record. I mean, as you know, that I've been trying to relearn English, and then the last 6 months, and every month I'm making this video without any script or anything, because I think that this is the best way to evaluate my English speaking skills. Well, anyway, this video is my monthly video, and again, every other month I'm making this video on which I just without no script or without prior think about what I'm gonna talk about in this movie. I just start recording or start shooting, and then I just talk, and then that's all about it. And then the purpose of this video is that to as a record I could for like in the future, maybe if I want to check how my English progress, I could look at this movie, watch these movies, and then I can tell how much progress I made. So just for as a record, I'm making this video. So today, I don't know. I just not has not decided what I'm talking about in this movie. Except that watchable expression. I just want to talk about it because I like it so much. How I like the sound of it. Yeah, my buddy and I went out for the dinner the other day, and then I went to the restroom, right, at the restaurant. And then after I was finished, I washed my hand. Then I realized they're out of a paper towel. So I just get back to the table with my hands still wet, and then I just grabbed his hand and I told him, "Oh gosh, I just spit on my hands," and he was so mad. Hello, this is Osan here. This is the 40th episode of this video series. Every month I'm making this kind of video, as a record, of my, English learning journey, so that I could tell, what kind of progress or what kind of, improvement I made on my English speaking skill. At the same time that maybe that my viewer can tell, what kind of progress I made on my English speaking skill. So that is the reason why I'm making this video every month. So that I can tell, as a record, I can tell. For example, in the future, maybe if I, watch these movies, I can tell, what kind of progress I can make. So I'm making this video for myself, and also that my viewer, that they can tell, what kind of progress I made on my English speaking skill. Well, anyway, every time I'm making this video, I don't have any script or anything, or even I have never think about what I'm going to talk about in this movie. The reason why I do this is that because if you have a script, or if you think about what I'm going to talk about, before you actually start shooting, it's going to be too easy. Hello, this is Osan here. Thank you very much for watching my YouTube video again. And today I want to talk about how I am exposing myself to English, hours every day, without any stress, right? Well, usually people, maybe got home from work, and then a lot of times people would say, to get relaxed and maybe watch TV, or sometimes that if there's something that a person wanna learn about, or something that they're interested in, they would read a book about it or something like. So what I'm doing is every day is I'm doing it everything in English. That is how I am exposing myself to English. So there's no stress. It's kind of it's kind of like a part of my life. Instead of watching TV, in my mother language, which is Japanese, I watch a lot of YouTube videos. That is something that I'm interested in, right? And so if I try to learn English every day, try to for example, like going through the textbook or trying to learn the vocabulary every day, if I do that kind of stuff, it's gonna be very stress, to me, I think. But after resigning that job in that company, I was I started my own business, and then didn't I had not used any English or daily basis anymore. And then well, during these 16 years, I don't use I didn't I had not used English, almost at all. And then that's how I forgot English. And then at the end of January this year, I finally realized that I just can't I just couldn't speak English anymore. So that's when I decided to brush up my English, right? And then from February, I was working hard to try to brush up my English, right? But soon I realized that I have nothing to brush up with, because my knowledge of English is completely gone. And at that time when I tried to speak English, I just couldn't speak English at all, right? And then it seemed to me that I forgot English, almost completely. And then from then on, I tried to learn English, basically, well, the way of doing it. My way was trying to listen to English a lot, and then trying to learn English by listening to it. And then yes, today I became able to speak English again. Even though that the level of my English skill is way below that it was before. While